Alrighty guys, so I just wanted to do a quick video. Well, I shouldn't say quick video. I just wanted to do a straightforward video about creating minor chord progressions. This one is for my guitar players and music producers who, may not have went to school or may, can't afford to go to school, or, they have music classes at their schools, but they are not teaching this level. So this is for you guys. I am not a teacher. I consider myself a shower. So I want to show you how to make a minor chord progression and what goes into it. It is a light music theory video. However, do not let that intimidate you. You are more than highly capable. And, just watch this video. If you got to come back to it, just keep watching it until you understand it, because something will click. That's what helped me. That's how I understood these things. I did not go to school for music at all, by no stretch of it. I do not have any family members in my family that are musicians or instrumentalists or in the industry. Far from it. I come from no musical background, but somehow I understood this thing. So I just said that to encourage you, to let you know that it is not about where you come from or what you have. It is about, making use of what's available to you. And there are plenty of resources and sources here on YouTube and on Google, and I'm sure places on the internet I haven't been before. And I'm just going to show you my way, okay? I feel like my way is simple because I am no genius. So here we go. So the first thing the first thing you need to know about creating minor chord progressions is how the scale is created. So it's created using this formula: whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, put a space between there, half step, whole step, whole step. Okay? And this means from whichever letter you choose in the alphabet, you will first go from that note and what's the whole step next to it, and then half step, whole step. I'll just show you, okay? I'll just show you, all right? All right. And you also need to know, of course, there are 7 notes in each scale. And these notes represent, they represent a chord, okay? You also need to know the order in which the chords are in the chord progression. So your first note is always going to be minor. So let's do minor. Second, diminished. Third, major. Fourth, minor. Fifth, minor. Make this smaller here so I can all fit on one line. Fifth, minor. Sixth, major. Seventh, major. Okay? I hope this makes sense to you. Alright. Put some space in there. Alright. So what that means is the first chord in any progression is going to be minor. The second is always going to be diminished. The third is always going to be major. Fourth, minor. Fifth, minor. Sixth, major. Seventh, major. All right, so what that means is that there is 3 minor chords in every minor chord progression. there are also 3 major chords in each minor chord progression, and always 1 diminished chord in every minor chord progression. Alright, so we got these bullet points right here, right? So let's go over what we learned so far. We learned that the formula to creating a minor chord progression is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. So let's get into this. Alright. So I'm going to start showing you what I mean. And I'm going to use an actual scale. So we're going to use A minor. Now, how do we come up with chords for A minor? Well, we use this here, this formula, okay? So with that, this is how I find it, all right? So I write down the, or I type down in this situation, I'm going to, first of all, put A, because you always want to start with A. And then what is a whole step from A? B. What is a half step from B? C. Because there are no notes in between B or C. And also no notes in between E or F. It's just E, F. It's no E sharp, you know what I'm saying? Or F flat. You know, that's just how it is. But you can, some people will call E sharp F, or they'll call F E sharp. But that's a whole other explaining. So there, you got it. So I'm gonna do that. And then, what is a whole step from C? D. What is a whole step from D? E. What is a half step from E? Remember, half step is going to be F, because in between E or F, there's no notes. So F. What's a whole step from F? G. What's a whole step from G? I said that. A. All right. So that's how you know the chords or the notes within the A minor scale. Remember, you want to do, you want to start off with the note and then you go whole step. So it'd be like, A, what's a whole step from A? Not A, what's a half step from A? It's not like that, because then it'll be all wrong. All right, and then I'll show you how to create a chord progression. So A will be the first, chord. B would be the second. C would be the third. D would be the fourth. E would be the fifth. F would be the sixth. G would be the seventh. And an A minor is the same as C major. There are no sharps or flat within it. It's a relative minor of C major because it's the same notes and it's no sharps or flats, like I said. Yeah. So the last note at the end is, of course, 1, because there's only 7 notes in the scale. Alrighty. So then how would I know how to make a chord progression from A minor? Easy. Because I know the first note is always minor. So the first chord is going to be A minor. A minor. The second chord is going to be B diminished. B diminished. The third chord is going to be major. So our third chord is C. Then it's going to be C major. The fourth, alright, the fourth is going to be our D. And the fourth is always minor. And then the fifth is always minor, so I know our fifth note is E. So it's E minor. Spell check. All right. Our sixth note is F, so it's going to be major because remember 6 right here. It's major, so it's going to be F major. And then our seventh note is going to be major, so it's going to be G major. Now, how would I make a chord progression? Well, let's say if I use the popular 1, 4, so 1, 4, 5, it would be A minor, D minor, E minor. So I'm just going to take that A minor, E minor, sorry about that, A minor, D minor, E minor. All right, so if I was to play that on my guitar, it would be as such. And knock back to the A. All right, A minor, D minor, E minor, A minor. All right, if I was to pick a 1, 3, 6, be A minor, A minor, C major, right? Because I'm pulling up right here. 1, 2, 3. And I said 6. F major, and then 1, 3, 6, 4. No, 1, and then I'll do 6, 5, 5, E minor. All right, so let's see how that sounds. And then you can label them like this. 1, 3, 6, 5. All right, so then I would know. I would go to my guitar and I would play 1, 3, 6, 5, 1, 3, 6, 5. All right, and that's how you know. We can try to make another scale. We'll make another scale. So let's randomly pick 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pick D out of this to make a scale. So we're gonna make the D minor scale. It is whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. So remember, we're going to start. What's a whole step from D? E. What's a half step from E? F. What's a whole step from F? G. What's a whole step from G? A. What's a half step from A? B flat. Okay. What's a whole step from B flat? C. And what's a whole step from C? D. Boom. So you make the D minor scale. Let's make another one. Let's do G. Alright, what's a whole step from G? A. What's a half step from A? B flat. What's a whole step from B flat? C. What's a whole step from C? D. What's a half step from D? E flat. What's a whole step from E flat? F. What's a whole step from F? G. Alrighty. And the way you can check your minor chord progressions is to go on this website that I found. Auto chords. Alright, so this is a website that you can go on to check all of your minor scales if you're going to practice just writing out the notes within each of them. So this tells you which notes. So say this since the notes are in G, I can check because I just did G. I think I did. Yes. So let's check them out. If you don't end up with G at the end though, that's how you know you're wrong. But yeah, so you go here and then you can put in any scale to check. Just like we did a D minor scale, I can check if I had the correct note names. Okay. And this is cool to have. It's free. You don't have to know any music theory, but what I'll taught you is just how to know the science of what makes the chord progression in each of the scales and then the keys. And yeah, it just makes you a better musician. I hope that this helps. Like I said, I'm no teacher. I have no background. But if you guys like this, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like it, just let me know if you would like more videos like this so I can do more. I liked this video because I wanted to teach people how to make a minor scale, which is very tricky sometimes, you know. So we all know how to make a major scale because, you know, it's what's most used that you see. But knowing this, the minor scale, a lot of artists that you probably love use this scale. I know The Weeknd like to use minor chords and Drake. And yeah, so producers, you know, this is a good resource for you to have. And also, if you don't have access to this, you know, the old school way of actually having knowledge will help you out in the long run. And, you know, it's money. The more you know, the more you can grow, you know, financially too included. So, like I said, I just hope this helps you. Have a blessed one. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.